Hey guys, so today we are going to talk about a new word in physics you might be learning now, which is called as acceleration. You must be familiar with the word in the general sense. For example, vehicle, we say there is an accelerator, right? So it's kind of related to that. We'll just look at today we're just going to look at what is acceleration and how do we understand it. Okay, so before we go to acceleration, I want to talk a little bit about velocity that we have spoken until now. Okay, so we know that velocity has two parts, right? We talk about velocity in terms of direction and speed, right? For example, we say something like 30 kilometers per second, or sorry, kilometers per hour in east direction or something like that. Okay, so that will be a proper velocity factor. This is the direction and this is the speed. Now we know whenever motion is present, it's either uniform or non-uniform, right? So we say uniform and non-uniform. The big difference between them being, if non-uniform, we say when the velocity changes, right? And we say it is uniform when velocity does not change. Now, so what does that mean, velocity changes or does not change? Now, if I am talking about velocity changing, it means any of these parts of velocity changing, either the direction or the speed changing. No matter which one changes, we say that velocity has changed. Okay, so you can say velocity changes, change in speed or change in direction. It can also be both, it can also be any one. All right, now whenever velocity is changing in terms of speed or direction, we say that acceleration happens. Okay, it is non-uniform, but yes, we will definitely say that there is some acceleration happening. Now, a very simple example for this we'll try to look at on the board. Okay, say that there is a car. Okay, I'm bad at drawing cars. Okay, say there's a car going on a straight road. I'll say that it starts out right now at say 30 kilometers per hour speed. Okay, then I'll say it goes like that for say about 10 seconds. After that, I'll say that it changes from 30 to let's say 40 kilometers per hour speed. Okay, so it will take 10 seconds, and in 10 seconds it changes from 30 to 40 speed, right? How we studied where speed we can see on a vehicle on the speedometer. So basically, when you press the accelerator, either the raise or the pedal in the car, we are going from 30 to 40. So the speed is changing in this instance. Okay, it's increasing, right? From 30 to 40, it is increasing by 10. I can also talk about speed in terms of decreasing. Okay, I can say that say it has to comes to a traffic area, or if there is more smaller road, the speed has to go down, right? So let's say that its speed is now reduced. Okay, now this is an increase in speed, this is a decrease in speed. Either way there is a change. So whenever there is a change, we will say there is acceleration. Okay, so acceleration can be defined as change in velocity. Now, to understand acceleration, change in velocity is okay, but how fast is that change? For example, now how much time is it taking for me to change my velocity? That is important. Okay, so we say change in velocity per unit time. Okay, it is also called in physics, we say rate of change of velocity. It means the same thing. When we say rate of change, we are talking about how much time it is taking. So either definition is fine, the meaning you should understand. So when we say accelerating, how much velocity is changing in how much time it is taking to do that change, right? For example, if I say from 30 to 40 in 10 seconds, right? I mentioned the time here, and also from 40 to 10 in 10 seconds. So if I want to say, I'm going to call this as A, I'm going to call this as B. Okay, in A we are increasing our speed, in B we are decreasing our speed. Let's try to see if we can understand it like this. Okay, I am going to change, I'll write it here, I hope you can see here. Okay, in A, how much is the change? 30 to 40, no? So can I say there is plus 10 kilometers per hour, right? From 30 to 40 kilometer per hour. So can I say there is increase by 10, right? And how much time is it taking? Time taken for A is 10 seconds. Okay, so I can simply write this like this: acceleration equals to change in velocity by change in time. The delta, the triangle means change. Okay, don't get confused by it. It's just talking about how much. So this is how much, 10 seconds and 10. So I can simply say acceleration or for A is nothing but 10 kilometers per hour divided by 10 seconds. Okay, so now I can say acceleration is 10 divided by 10 is 1, right? So I say 1 kilometer per hour per second. Okay, since it's divided by second, I'll again write it as divided by second. To just make it a little clearer, I shall erase some part of this. Let me erase this part. Okay, yeah. Acceleration is velocity divided by time, change in velocity by change in time. So for A, I will say the acceleration is A, meaning this A. Okay, 10, or I can simply write it as, it's from 30 to 40, no? So I can write it as 40 minus 30. That is by change. Okay, divided by 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So 10 divided by 10, which is nothing but 1 kilometer per hour per second. Okay, it's a very big unit, but that is how acceleration is. Okay, so if you see it's a positive number, it means our vehicle is speed is increasing. Okay, it means our speed is increasing. Now for the second case, what I will do, I am going to erase some more. I will just erase this part. Okay. We also saw a case where the speed is dropping, right, from 40 to 10. So for B, I can say A is nothing but it became 10, but it was 40. 10 minus 40 in again 10 seconds, kilometer per hour and seconds. So it can be written as 10 minus 40 is nothing but minus 30 kilometer per hour divided by 10 seconds. So 0 0 cancel, minus 3 kilometer per hour per second. Okay, if you see it's a negative number. When I say negative, it means it's reducing, right? So you can see here also from 40 to 10 means it is reducing. Okay. So this is what acceleration is. Whenever velocity is changing in regards to time. So rate of change of velocity or change in velocity per unit time. It also can be called as ratio of change in velocity per change in time. Okay, that is another definition. Ratio of change in velocity per change in time or per unit time. Okay. So this is all that we need to know about acceleration. Tomorrow we'll go through a couple more topics based on acceleration. Okay. Thank you.